Hi all, thanks for watching. This is the sixth video in my Kingdom Come Deliverance playthrough. And we were doing a side quest for the miller, so I'm just going to finish up this quest in this video here in order to see the outcome. So let's just get into game and continue here. Okay, finish resting here, and we'll just head out. Oh, it seems to be getting dark. Nightfall. I guess I should actually just rest until the morning and then we'll head out. Let's just see here. Now, as far as the map, I have to head up here. And I'd like to do that during the day so we can kind of see what we're doing here. So let me just head back in and I'll just rest until the morning. Okay. So we'll just go till morning there. And that way we're not traveling during the night and we can kind of get a good look at the area here as we're exploring. Okay. So it should be morning now. Oh, he's still sleeping. Guess it must be pretty early. There's the dog. I can't seem to get past him. Alright, I'll go out over here. So I guess Teresa is still sleeping. So we'll just head to the location here in order to take the ring to Miller and Kohelnitz. Okay, so I guess the Millers are interconnected somehow, one to the next. Oh, I better grab something to eat here. Let me just pull up my inventory. Okay. I wonder why that's... I guess it's starting to get old. There we go. Oh, what does that mean? Let's see. Some codex. General. Beverages. Just wondering what that skull is. Did I eat some bad food and now I'm sick? Food. Okay. Doesn't really show there. Hence. Okay. Not really sure what that means. There. Okay, it doesn't show it right there. Not really sure. -1. No, maybe because I ate bad food, I'm sick, so I'm suffering a penalty. Not really sure what that means. Skills. Buffs. Food poisoning. Oh, okay. So I'm suffering from food poisoning. Okay, so that does mean that the food is bad when it starts to lose durability. Not really sure what food poisoning besides, of course, lowering those stats does. Oh, okay, it seems to have gone away. Okay. Now, can we mark out the path? No. I guess we'll just have to keep heading this way. Oh, that looks nice. So I guess it's still pretty early in the day. But at least this way we can actually see the surroundings as we're traveling. Okay, so I wonder how far this is. So this is the side quest, the Good Thief. Okay, so we'll just keep heading this way until we come to the settlement or a town. More than likely a town, seeing as it has a miller. Nice scenery. Interesting sight. Huh. Okay, we'll just continue on and come back to that later. Wonder if that has anything to do with those maps. Let's see. Other. Ancient map. Okay, let's just have a quick look at these. Newhoft. Vertag. Vertay. That doesn't really say. Ozits? Usits? Vertay. So it seems a lot of them are near Vertay. What about this one? Doesn't really say. Well, that looks like a castle of some sort in a town. And a hunter's lodge. Maybe. Okay, so we'll just continue on here and deliver this ring for the miller. See exactly what happens when we do this. Actually, I'll give the fast travel a try once we actually get here. Find a fast travel point. See if we can actually fast travel back. What's this? A shrine. Joseph. I guess a horse would be faster, but I don't think I have enough for a horse yet, and haven't really found any place I can buy a horse at the moment. We still have a bit of exploring to do. Okay, so we seem to be coming up to a settlement here. How much further do we have to... Oh, we're just about there. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so this is the miller here. No, that's a villager. Maybe I'm still too early and he's sleeping. Villager. Miller. Okay, here we go. Not much of a bed.
Good health to you.
Miller Peshek from Ratai sent me with this ring for you.
A ring?
Here it is.
Useless fucking bauble. You must be Henry, right? Peshek told me about you.
What the... Why did you throw it away? Do you know how much trouble I had to get it? Peshek said it was important to you.
Like I said, it's a piece of junk. It was just a test to see if you've got the balls to work for the miller. It's a custom of ours, testing fledglings in the trade with a nice little wild goose chase. We need to see if you'll be hobbled by pointless principles, or if you're willing to use your head. Congratulations. You passed the test, and now we'll have a few jobs for you.
Ah, okay. Oh, so these guys seem to be a ring of rogues, the millers. Okay, how can I sell
What am I to
stolen
do with these
goods?
things I pilfer? No one will buy stolen goods from me.
Buying and selling stolen goods is a crime. But if they're worth something, I can make sure they're, properly cared for. Not that I'd buy them from you, but I could, store them for you. And you'll get some coin for taking care of them before.
So if someone loses something, and I happen to find it, I can bring it to you to store, and I'll get groschen for it.
That's the arrangement.
Training. Okay. Stealth.
I'd like you to teach me how to be better at stealth.
Certainly.
I guess beginner.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
60. Jeez. Maybe another
Maybe
time.
another time.
I've got
Okay,
some
let's
goods
see
here
what
whose
happens.
owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. Farewell.
Aim saved. Ah. Okay. Dagger. What happened to my sword? Oh, okay, so... That's strange. Oh, okay, I see. I'm looking at his market here. Alright, treasure map. Who needs a key? Wonder what that is. Skill book on opening locks. And it's worth 73. Okay, so he doesn't really have too much. Let's see if he has any jobs for us.
Do you need help with anything?
Just in time. There is a certain matter I need resolving. I have some scores to settle with the commander of the Talmberg Guard, and I want to get my own back. You may have heard that Sir Robart of Talmberg is a stickler for having all his gear neat and tidy.
The commander of the guard? Sir Robard? I'm already confused. Just tell me what I need to do.
It's like this. I want you to break into the Talmberg armory and steal a few Waffen rocks with the coat of arms on them.
Ah, and once Sir Robard finds some of his guardsmen's equipment is missing...
He'll see to the commander of the guard, who's the only one with keys and answerable for their safekeeping. When Robard finds out he's losing things from under his nose, he'll have him whipped. And I'll get what I'm after. Satisfaction. Take at least 5 Waffen rocks to make it a proper stink.
Now I need to go talk to Sir Robart, so maybe doing something like this isn't the best idea at the moment. Okay, I'll pass on this opportunity.
I think I'll pass on this one.
Pity. But let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, so it sounds like I can always go back and do that after, but I don't really want to do something like that just yet. So let's see here. So vengeance, get your father's sword back, find Markvart von Olitz, and avenge your parents. Okay, or go to Perkstein to see Sir Radzik. Okay, so I think we'll head back to the other miller. So it seems like the millers themselves are kind of like a crime ring. Well, at least we know where we can learn some rogue skills if we choose to do that. But I'd like to actually find out a few more things before I kind of commit myself here. Okay. So we want to go down to Rattay there. So I'll head back to the millers first. Okay, let's try this fast travel here. Oh, excellent. Seeing as we've already seen all that area. Okay. So I don't seem to see Teresa here. And let's just talk to the miller here.
I'm glad to see you.
You've an honest trade. How come you got mixed up in crime?
Evil times. The harvest failed, and there was no grain to mill, and a child to feed on top of it all. I had no choice. And meanwhile, the lords in the castle and the monks in the monastery stuffed their craws to bursting. Where's the justice in that?
So you took justice into your own hands, is that it? And now you take whatever you need?
Pull your head out your arse, Henry, and take a good look around you. Wars come and go, but nothing really changes. It's the poor that do the dying, and the nobles who reap the rewards. We have to survive somehow, so why concern ourselves with morals?
Okay. Well, I can see if he has a job for me. I can try pickpocketing again. I think I'll have to train a few things if I'm to do really a lot of work
Would you
for
happen
them.
to have any work for me?
Of course I would. And, surprise, surprise, it's another ring.
Like last time?
Properly done this time. Proper hard work. And who else to set the task to than you? The ringleader, so to speak. The thing is, one of the rich townsmen left his ring behind the last time he went to the baths for some wenching. Too drunk to see it, no doubt. And now he wants it back, and the baths deny all knowledge.
Why not turn to the bailiff?
Why not? Because he doesn't want anyone to know about his bathhouse visits. And the girls in the baths are wary of selling the ring in case the bailiff does start looking for it after all. So we'll make life easier for them. What do you say?
Okay. So he wants me to go to the bathhouse and find a ring that has kind of been stolen to return it to its owner. So I would steal it from the people who've taken it. Hmm. Okay, let's
Consider
try it
done.
out.
Provided I get something out of it.
Don't worry. You won't be left short. The ring's hidden in the chest in the bathhouse madam's chambers. Come right back with it once you have it. See you later.
Alright. That one doesn't seem so bad because I'm not really messing with the nobles. I'm helping a noble out. So let's have a look. Okay, so we just have to go over to the bathhouse there. Okay, so the bathhouse is right there. Go in there. Somebody walking up the road, so it's probably not a good idea to pick the lock. Put their lockpick easy.
What was that?
Okay, in a private area. Oh, okay, I'm in the private area there. So the tents are the washing areas. This doesn't seem to be a private area. Nothing there. Guess it couldn't have been that easy. Okay, it's showing us over there. Let's have a look here. Okay, so it's in that main house over here. Almost seems like I'm in a hotel, kind of. Okay, so I want to go over here. Okay.
Hey, is someone there?
Hmm. Wonder if that's the lady from upstairs. Hmm. That's locked. Hmm. Maybe I should have
Who's
taken
there?
that stealth.
Answer me.
Path me. Okay, so from the looks of it, the ring's probably upstairs somewhere.
Hey!
Maybe if I crouch. Oh, that's hard. Is that... And it looks like that's what I'm looking for. Okay. Kind of worried. Maybe I'll use a savior snap here. Just in case. Okay. Alright. Oh, it's too difficult. Okay, hopefully this is the one. Oh, look at all the stuff they've got here. Savior snaps. Oh, that's worth 190. Steal all. Okay, let's take it all. Get out of here. I can't open that chest just yet. Okay, so let's take this back to the miller, and perhaps we can afford some training. What? Did I do something? Did they catch me?
And get a move on, because you really don't smell good.
Okay. So I guess I should actually use the bathhouse services. So let's get rid of this stuff here so we can get some money. And then we'll go back and use the actual bathhouse. Seeing as we have to see Sir Radzig, I guess that's probably a good idea. So I'm overburdened at the moment, and I guess I'm a bit drunk from drinking that savior snaps. Although you never know, we could have gotten caught there, and I just wanted to make sure that nothing was really going to go bad there. So I guess stealth is just a matter of crouching down, like in most games, making yourself less conspicuous. But let's talk to the miller here.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right. Let's see what we can do about that. I'll see you later.
Okay. Oh, the savior snaps actually come up as being stolen. Wow. I didn't expect that. I kinda don't want to sell those. Okay, I'm just gonna hold on to those. Now I wonder if I get caught with stolen savior snaps. Okay, I'll sell those. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Okay, let's try and haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Okay, so he'll give me 185. Let's try for 190. It's not much of a jump, but usually they'll go for that.
Aye. For that amount, I can be persuaded.
Okay. Good. Alright, so we have no stolen goods on us. And let's see about some training here. Training.
I hear
Lockpick.
you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Well, I've already learned the basics.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right, but it'll cost you.
Really? It's gonna cost me 60. Alright. Haggle.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Let's see, maybe he'll go down to 55.
Is this enough?
That's not enough.
Really? 58. Alright.
Agreed. Now listen up. Take care.
Okay, so let's follow him over here. Now, I can't really do the quest for him without learning some more lockpicking anyways. Okay. Alright.
Goodbye.
So I guess it's just he raised my skill. Is that what happened here? Let's bring up our character here. Okay. Skills. Lockpicking. Okay, so he raised my lockpicking to 2. Alright. And I don't have any perk points. Lasting lockpicks, repairman. So I need to get up to 5. So is he actually going to show me a lock to pick?
I hear you're able to open locks without a key. Will you teach me how?
Certainly.
Slightly advanced, requires level 5.
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
Wouldn't you rather learn the basics first?
Okay, so I'm not
Well,
level 5.
I'll think it over.
Goodbye.
Okay, let's see. What level am I actually? Stats. Level 4. Okay, so we have to do a few more things to get up to level 5 so that we can learn a bit more advanced lockpicking. Now, I don't think I'm going to be able to get into that chest in order to do that. Madame's treasure chest. Okay, so we'll guess go to Perkstein to see Radzig. Okay, so what I'll do is actually, let's just have a quick look here. Noble shoes. Okay, let's explore around a bit first. And that way we can kind of figure out the area, see if I can get a bath here, and maybe try that chest another time. And then I'll go back and save, and we'll take care of Sir Radzig in the next video. Okay. So let's have a chat here.
What do you want?
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
He's strict, but just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig. So you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Ratai?
Good. Or it was. Till them refugees came. Still, we're better off here than most places.
How do the Ratai folk get on with the refugees?
Ugh, don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rebel was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here, they do nothing but thief and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
Terrible things. Horrible. I hear they skin people alive, and what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals.
All right.
Good luck then.
So I talked to the proprietor here.
Good day. What do you want?
Okay, what's she got to say about Rate?
What's life like in Ratai?
Life is good
Ratai.
here. By God's mercy, the war's passed us by so far. There's nothing but them refugees to disturb the peace.
Okay.
I'd like to order something here.
And what is it you'd like?
Heal my wounds. Bath and laundry. I don't think I have any wounds. I have a bath and launder my garments.
Proper bath. And my clothes need washing.
That can be arranged, but you'll pay in advance.
Oh, it's only 10. Okay, let's try and haggle her.
I'm not giving you that much.
And how much are you willing to pay?
Wonder. We'll try for 9.
Are we agreed?
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Really? 9.5.
You won't regret spending the money. I guarantee it. Goodbye.
Okay. So let's see here. Player. Don't get like a clean buff. Oh, he does look a lot cleaner now. Everything looks really nice. Okay. Health, encouragement, stamina. combat. How am I for combat? Warfare. Sword and unarmed. Oh, unarmed, I don't actually have a point yet. Horsemanship. 1 point. 2 points in lockpicking. 1 in pickpocketing, 1 in stealth. Okay. Sorte. I guess that must be your reputation. Scouts. Okay, so I wonder if it goes up to 100, and that's the maximum. Okay, most money owned 300, money acquired 332. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. Now I need to get those shoes fixed, and let's see, those all look good. So a few things that are kind of beat up, but overall not too bad. Okay. Let's see. Still too difficult. Is it that way? No. Must be that chest right there. Yeah. See, that moves around, and the chest is right up there. So it must be that chest there, but I can't really break into it at the moment because I'm not skilled enough. Alright, so I guess we'll just leave that for now. And let's just see if we can find the armor. So what do we have here? Rete, the lower gate, and Sir Radzig. I wonder what's over here. So that's the bathhouse. That's probably a different place there. So let's just fast travel back to the miller. Still don't see Teresa around. Wonder if she's inside, maybe. That must be her bed there. I saw her on that first night, and we went and dropped off the ring, and I haven't seen her here since. There she is. DLC quest. That is. Oh, there she is. Okay, so I'll just talk to Teresa here, and then I'm going to rest and save, and we'll continue on into the next video. But I'd like to see what she has to say here.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
I'd like to know...
So, how'd you like it in Rattay?
It's a big town with good strong walls, so I suppose we're safe here. And they took us in our hour of need, but for how much longer? They'll grow tired of us soon enough.
How are the Skalitz folk getting on?
They're alive, that's the main thing. They have shelter, but they're just scraping by. Rattay citizens aren't happy the town is full of beggars who don't look like leaving anytime soon.
Do you know anything about those human rapists? About... you know.
They came to Hungary from God knows where, and now they... well, folk tell awful stories about them. I hope I never see them again.
That's all.
So he does actually look a bit cleaner. His clothing and his helmet and stuff. Okay, so let's see what she has to say about Skalitz.
Have you got a moment? I'd like to ask a few questions about Skalitz. I don't remember much.
All right. What do you want to know?
How did you get me away from Skalitz?
It wasn't easy. Sir Robard and his men helped load you on a wagon, and we harnessed an old nag the bandits had left behind. The soldiers escorted us all the way here, God bless them.
What about the bandits?
Sir Robard and his men routed them. They killed the few, but the giant who attacked you fled, and Zibishek with him. It won't be safe in Skalitz for a while yet.
Why would Zbyszek do that? I never thought much of him, but banditry?
He was always a nasty piece of work. Doesn't surprise me he joined them. If you knew what he did to me.
Tell me.
When those... Cumans, they call them. When the Cumans came, Zbyszek pushed me out in front of them and fled. He sacrificed me to save his own hide.
That bastard! Where's the sword I had?
You had a sword? It's gone now. Those scum took everything, including your horse.
I don't give a damn about the horse. I stole it anyway. But my father forged that sword for Sir Radzik. I promised father I'd take it to him. I have to get it back.
Well, you can't. Just be thankful you're still alive.
What happened to the other survivors from Skalitz?
They sought refuge in Rattay, and some of the Rattay folk are none too happy about it.
And Matthew, Fritz and Matthias? Johanka? Did they make it?
They're alive. I heard Matthias is at the stud farm in Merhoyed. Johanka is in Sasau, and Fritz and Matthew, well, you know them. They're up to no good somewhere. The only trouble they'll be in is of their own making.
What about Sir Radzik?
Sir Hanush, he's the Lord of Rattay. He gave his lower castle to Sir Radzik, a place called Perkstein. Sir Hanush lives at the upper castle. The Skalitz folk have made camp in front of it.
How did you get away from those Cumans?
You're wrong. If it hadn't been for you... When they came to the mill, they slaughtered everyone. And kept me for last. After you distracted them, I fled to the mines to find my brother, but he... My brother was dead, but I owe my life and more to you.
And I owe mine to you. The scales are balanced.
Alright, I guess that's enough about Skalitz.
I won't trouble you anymore. Let's leave it be.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
Okay, so that's the DLC quest. Now, I'm not really familiar enough with the game to start doing the DLC. I think it's probably smart to stick to the main game until I actually get a few more levels and a few more quests before I actually start into any of the DLC. So, what's that dog wandering around here?
What's that dog you have here? He looks familiar.
Don't you remember him?
It's Mart, the butcher's dog from Skalitz.
Ah, of course. When I went back to bury my parents, he was guarding his master's dead body. A faithful dog. How come he's here?
When we carted you here, we took Mutt along too. He's been hanging around the mill ever since.
How long has he been with you?
More or less since we came here. He runs off now and again, but he always comes back. Sometimes I don't see him all day. I think he likes to go wandering.
Does he obey you?
Me? Not much. He's got a mind of his own, and I'm just not strict enough.
Ah, spoilt then.
No, he just hasn't learned many commands. But he's well able to beg for a piece of meat.
What does the miller have to say about it?
He can't stand him.
How's that?
Every time he sees him, he starts shouting that he's a useless mouth to feed and that'll skin him.
Jesus.
And it didn't even soften his heart when Mutt brought a hare from the woods. He was happy to eat it, but it didn't change his mind.
I could have a word with him.
That would be a waste of time.
How's he doing?
A lot better now. I slipped him something good now and again when Uncle wasn't looking.
He won't starve to death then. So he's doing quite well then?
Yeah. I'd keep him, but he reminds me too much of Tinker, you know? I don't want to think about Skalitz. So I thought maybe you might take him with you?
Me?
I'm sure the two of you would get on great. He's a handsome fella and lovable. I'd be very happy if you had him.
But we never had a dog at the smithy. We never needed one.
Come on. He's got no one.
I don't really want to take a dog because I'm still figuring out how to set up my character, let alone having to take along a pet. Okay, I'll have to think it over.
Oh, come on.
It's not possible, or I'll take him.
I can't. Something might happen to him travelling around. He's very dangerous these days.
He's a clever one. Nothing will happen to him.
No, let him stay here for now.
Oh, all right then. Suit yourself.
Okay, so I can always come back and take the dog. Okay, so we'll leave that the way it is for now. Okay, so I'm just gonna rest and save here, sleep and save, and end the video off. Now, if there are any questions, please let me know in the comments below, or comments, just leave those in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.